What is it about Dagestan that makes the region produce some of the most amazing fighters in the world? At this stage, it's on the verge of feeling like a sci-fi film, as we have watched a conveyor belt of talent from the autonomous Russian region showcase their skills in the octagon. The most celebrated, of course, being the great 29-0 UFC lightweight champion Khabib Nurmagomedov. The names Islam Makhachev, Zabit Magomed Sharipov, Askar Askarov, and Magomed Ankalaev will ring bells with a lot of fans, all of which are Dagestani talents entering the title conversations in their respective divisions. But what if I told you there's another Dagestani phenom that's on a 27-fight win streak and has already become a two-time world champion? This is Pete Carroll, and welcome to another edition of On Point Prospects, where we will delve into the world of arguably one of the best amateurs MMA has ever encountered, Muhammad Mokaev. Full disclosure, Mokaev's current win streak that I referenced is a combined sum of his undefeated amateur record as well as his current professional run. He'll take on the biggest test of his professional career on March 25th at Brave CF 49 when he challenges a fellow IMAF amateur world champion in Abdul Hussein. Before we sink our teeth into that fight, let's try to gain an understanding of where the hype surrounding Mokaev came from. Born in the year 2000, Mokaev began his mixed martial arts journey in Dagestan as a child. Anyone who's seen the dominant grappling performance he would later showcase will be surprised by what his first port of call was.
I went a couple of gyms. I did like 4 karate like competitions. Like I've got like 1 gold, 1 silver, 2 bronzes. So I've got like 4 medals. Like I've got like one of the videos actually on YouTube in 2011. And the wrestling I did like maybe once a month. I went there. It's like so high level competition. In UK, in British Championships, there's 150 entries. Yes, in Dagestan, in one club could be 150 wrestlers in one training session.
Having emigrated to the UK as a 12-year-old with his father, as a young teenager, Mokaev had already begun causing a stir on the UK scene. Around 2015, veteran UK media members Sean Betts and Steve Cook-Abbott enthusiastically told me about a young Russian talent that was working with Brendan Loughnane. The 6-time British wrestling champion would go on to work with Darren Till's coaches at Team Cowbun and most prominently Dean Garnett's Team Aspire. Despite being so young, he was mixing it up with professional fighters, which made him stand out from the crowd in terms of his promise.
Sometimes when you go to the different gyms, like you take some professional fighter down, for example, like, and that would happen. They beat me up. I come back next day. I give them I start learning about these fighters, what they're good at, try to make competition. That's how I think I got better, because I'm a very competitive guy.
The promise of Papaka sporting Mokaev was evident as he embarked on his amateur career, stringing together victory after victory. Yet, the real hype would be generated when he embarked on his journey with the International Amateur MMA governing body, IMAF. IMAF had already proved to be a great launchpad for the pro ranks for fighters like Jose Shorty Torres and James Gallagher. But unfortunately for Mokaev, he did not have the necessary documentation to travel in and out of the UK. But he didn't allow that to dissuade him.
I couldn't travel, so if you know Nigel Burgess, the president of UK MMA, I still have this message. In 2017, I received my documents. I say, Nigel, next year there's a World Championships in Bahrain. I said announcement, and I said, if you choose me as a team member for 61 kilogram, I promise you I will bring gold. I still got these messages and on WhatsApp.
Staying true to his word, in his 2 years of IMAF competition, the prodigal Mokaev went undefeated as he claimed back-to-back gold medals at the Junior World Championships, as well as clinching the European Open title. He made his senior IMAF debut in 2020, taking out some of the division's best en route to taking gold at the Oceania Open. On the back of his amateur success, the hype surrounding Mokaev in international MMA was combustible, earning him international coverage in major publications like CNN, BBC, among many others. The original plan for Mokaev was to claim the Senior World Championship title with IMAF before graduating to the pro ranks, but once COVID hit and IMAF events were cancelled, Mokaev signed his first pro contract with Brave CF in mid-2020. Interestingly, many felt that graduating from 3-minute rounds to 5-minute rounds would stifle the grappling dominance of Mokaev, but he remained as confident as ever.
To be honest, this is like a motivation for me. People always want to see you lose. They want to compare themselves to you. Where I want to grow. I want to go like far.
After a heated war of words, Mokaev claimed a decision win over Northern Ireland's Glenn McVeigh to open his professional career in one of the most eagerly anticipated pro debuts in recent memory. In the aftermath of the victory, his signing to MMA management powerhouse Paradigm, who boasts names like Conor McGregor, Israel Adesanya and Leon Edwards on their books, confirmed his status as one of the best prospects in the world. He tagged on 3 more wins, most notably against 3-0 Jamie Kelly, but even Mokaev agrees that his next opponent will mark the biggest test of his life. With a combination of coaching from Liverpool's Aspire MMA, Tiger Muay Thai and KHK MMA, Mokaev is primed for his meeting with Hussein, which takes place this Thursday in Bahrain.
And now I'm 4-0, I'm fighting Abdul Hussein. Also, I'm a world champion, 7-1 record. So also amateur, I think 9-0 or 10-0,
Wow.
10-0, and also I'm a world champion, senior world champion. So senior versus junior is good story behind this fight. I actually sparred with Abdul Hussein in Tiger Muay Thai in 2020 January. He knows what time it is. I hope you don't pull out. And this will be my first fight since 2017 in flyweight.
Mokaev's return to flyweight is very interesting when you consider the divisional tournament that Brave is currently about to launch. Big names like Jose Torres, Dustin Ortiz, Ali Bagautinov and Zach Makovsky are all set for action in the quarterfinals. With the champion to be crowned towards the end of the year, Mokaev believes he will be in a position to fight for the belt by then, and should he claim the coveted silverware, he'll be ready to take his skill set to the UFC.
Maybe end of this year you will see me in UFC. They're gonna finish the tournament end of this year. I'm gonna beat Abdul Hussein, and then I want to fight winner of the tournament if possible.
Thank you so much for watching another installment of On Point Prospects. Again, thank you to the bearded Adonis Lawton Virkan for editing this fine piece of work. Please give us your feedback in the comments section. We are always keen to know what you think of our content. Stay safe and thank you for watching.